Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Learn to Play TV. This week I want to talk to you about the new event through Heroclix, Fear Itself. This weekend we had our Fear Itself Month 1 event. I went to 2 events. The first event was on Sunday, and it was at Majestic's out here in Huntington Beach. And the format was a little different than some of the other venues I've heard were doing. It was a half-sealed, half-constructed team at 400 points, and you had to use at least 100 points from your Fear Itself booster, which wasn't very hard to do because there are a lot of great high point characters in this set. Needless to say, I didn't really do very well at the tournament. I went 1 in 3, but that's okay because I did come away with some really cool figures from the Fear Itself booster, as well as I did win one of the maps that we were playing on, which is very cool. They're very limited, and I'm happy to have won that. Some of the things with the constructed side of it, I mean, there were just a lot of people at this event, and they had a lot of pieces that were very good. And we saw a lot of Scarlet Witches being played, Dark Phoenixes. Brother Voodoo made a really big appearance in this. That mind control is just crazy. But overall, it was a good event, and again, I had a lot of fun. What I did pull are these characters we have here on the right. So I did pull Sin. We have also a Graythoth, we have a Tuma, this is Prodigy, and Monkey King. My team that I chose on building for that event is I used Graythoth and Monkey King, and then I was using the 100 Point Insider, which is the chase from the Batman set, as well as I threw a Jinx in there to kind of fill out the team with an extra prob. The first game I did really well. The next 3 though, I really kind of got shut down. They had some really good teams. The second team I played was a guy he was using the Tab app Superman, as well as he had pulled the Colossus from Fear Itself, which is just a beast. Colossus has an ability that if he doesn't have a token, he can charge twice. And he's already got super strength, so he comes running in with his first charge with a heavy object, hits you for a good amount, then he gets a free action charge right after that, runs, picks up another object, and comes and smashes it in your face. Not a great thing to experience, but it's a great team build. Congrats to him, he did a good job at tearing my team apart. I wish I had video on that event, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get my camera ready in time, but our event last night on Monday, I was able to get video footage, and I will be showing that to you guys of the 4 games that we went to. It was at Biggie's Comics and Games over in Santa Ana. The format was a sealed event. It was 1 Fear Itself booster, as well as a booster of your choice. He had Teen Titans, or he had gravity feeds that we could choose from. We had Spider-Man, The Hobbit, and Superman that we could get 4 gravity feed boosters instead of getting the Teen Titan booster. I decided to go with the Teen Titans and the Fear Itself. The Teen Titans booster really didn't help me out at all. It was kind of a bum pack. There really wasn't anything good in it. I pulled the Kid Flash, but with what I pulled from Fear Itself, there was much better in there, so I actually went with all Fear Itself for that event. My pulls on Monday are on the left here. We have the Thrall Society Priest. We have this is Speedball, he's a really cool character. Iron Fist, the Revert, so this is the first one. There is a Mighty version. And then I also did pull the 2 She-Hulks here. So we got the Red She-Hulk and the Red She-Hulk with the sword. Both are very, very good characters. It took me a while to really decide on how I wanted to build this team. And in the end, I ended up going with the rare Red She-Hulk. I went with Iron Fist and Speedball for a 300 point event. Now looking back, I could have swapped out the Red She-Hulks because this Red She-Hulk here on the outside, the Revert version, has a really cool ability that when she clears off of 2 tokens, she regenerates 1 click of health, which could have saved me a lot. The Thrall Priest does have prob, but really I feel that he's almost kind of like a throwaway character. He's only 21 points, but he's only got 3 clicks of health, and he gets prob on his last click. So you either got to try and keep him safe and push him so that he gets to that 3rd click, because if someone comes around and gets on top of him, 1 hit's going to knock him out, and he's just useless. So anyway, I ended up going with the Iron Fist. The Iron Fist is a great tie-up piece, I gotta say. Same kind of thing with Monkey King. Monkey King is a great piece to play, as well as Iron Fist. They both have combat reflexes on their dials, putting them up at around 18 and 19 defenses, as well as super senses with the Iron Fist. Super senses with Iron Fist, man, really saved me out of a jam. I think my first game I must have super sensed out of 3 or 4 attacks on him that really could have changed the outcome of the game. Don't hesitate if you pull him to think about playing him and get him into that battle. He's going to be fairly protected. One reason why I did go with the red She-Hulk that I did with the sword is because I wanted to try and get more of a damage dealer. The She-Hulk with the sword has charge blades. On her third click she gains super strength, which didn't really help me very much in the games, didn't really get to those clicks very quickly, and if I did get hit it usually passed those, so I was at a point where I couldn't get any objects to pick up, so it was kind of a waste on that portion of it. With the other red She-Hulk, she actually starts off with super strength, which would have been really nice to pick up those objects and have them ready when I got up to my opponent. The really deciding factor between the two was that the red She-Hulk with the sword is a flyer, and I didn't have anyone to carry. So I'm thinking, how am I going to get my guys up and into battle with the least amount of actions possible? And so I really wanted a flyer in there. And since she can be pushed and she does have Indomitable, I really wasn't too scared that if I did get rushed in from my opponent, Iron Fist would be clear and he would be able to charge in and help defend some of that. But if red She-Hulk needed to, I could push her and really charge in there and hopefully deal some damage and not have to worry about her taking damage on a push. Speedball was my last choice, and he's got a really cool trait mechanic that's called Kinetic Bounce, and this allows Speedball to ignore knockback. And when he gets hit and hits a character with an attack, he then gains an acceleration token on his card. And what this acceleration token on his card allows him to do is then increase his movement speed by +1, and then for every 2 acceleration tokens he gets, he can then also modify his damage by 1. I was still pretty new with him, and I really did forget some of the abilities for some of these characters, so that really did kind of hinder me overall. But I did go 2 and 2. The 2 I lost is really me just being over assertive. I should have sat back and really allowed my opponent to go first and maybe bait it a little more. So this is stuff that, you know, I'm learning from, and we'll use it next time when month 2 comes around, or even in the future events that we're going to be going through this month. Overall, it was a lot of fun, and these are some really great characters, and Fear itself is going to be probably one of my favorite sets out of Heroclix right now. One of the coolest things about even just going to the events, I mean, it would have been nice to win at Loki, but for participating, we got to finally get the Book of Sins resource dial. And we got our first hammer, which is Kurth's hammer. This is the one down here on the bottom left of the screen. The hammer on the bottom right is Scotty's hammer, where you can see Scotty and Captain America in the back behind the book. These are from the Blitzkrieg set that came out previously to Fear itself, and the only way to get Scotty's hammer is going to be through Blitzkrieg. So if you're looking to collect all 8 hammers for this resource dial, you will have to purchase one of those Blitzkrieg sets, as well as the second one that's probably going to be coming out in a few months that will also come with another hammer. Now, we weren't able to use the resource dial at any of the events this month, but next month we are most likely going to be able to finally get to utilize these resource dials, and in my opinion, I really think this resource dial is probably going to be the funnest resource dial that we have so far. So enough with this little mini review. Let's go ahead and get right into the videos. So we'll have the first 2 games in this video here, and then I'll split the second 2 games into the next video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I had a blast at these events. They're a lot of fun, and if you guys can find any of the events around you, I'd highly recommend signing up for it on WizKid's event site and really get your chance at getting some of these exclusive pieces, because this is the only way you're going to be able to get Fear itself, aside from paying $50 on eBay, which I wouldn't recommend. So enough for me, let's get right to it. Hope you guys enjoy.
Vampires. Get out of here with vampires. Vampires are awesome. That was like them just trying to cash in on Twilight, dude. I remember when that came out. It was awful. Let's put vampires. Let's do a vampire book with X-Men. And it did. And it did. And it did. Yeah.
You can have Billy. Billy, your mighty trigger?
So good.
Oh, that's right.
I think your mighty trigger, right? Okay.
Billy,
Yeah.
auto pick up on the credit on the car accident.
Yeah, those are the legal cameras. No, but I have to. Ulik! Ulik! The strongest of the rock rolls! Yeah.
So we're gonna carry.
Wait, Billy.
Here and place.
Take 2? I like crit.
For 4.
11 on 19. Hit.
Speedball.
4. Good.
You stop. Wait. Yeah. It's still gonna. So yeah, is that where it's revealed? Well, you. Oh, it's still flashing. Oh, the initial. The. Yeah, it's her. And a crit.
I'm gonna clear.
Okay. No. Go back to. Alright, so it doesn't cause the attack to miss. It's not like super senses. It just means that she's not gonna take any of this.
He flies us, so you're good. She flies us.
No.
You can just call that area. 2 to attack.
So Iron Fist has combat reflex and super sense.
Is that battle entry? Is that battle
Okay.
And when his attack value already 2 or higher, she's got the bow below. Can you do an extra?
Sure.
Who are you gonna
11 on 20. Then 9.
I wish you could.
One will attack and one will attack. This triggers again, right? This triggers again? Tokens on it.
Charge? 11 on 19.
Oh, you got prime?
I'm gonna move one.
10 on 19.
Yeah.
9.
Oh, I know. It's the Deathstroke with over prime versus the rule one over here. I never even seen that figure. I was looking at it. Well, here. 10 on, and I get up, and then it's on space.
Oh, okay, but you don't have running shot.
Well, because right here, the glare.
Oh, okay, so you don't have. Okay, but you don't have running shots. You're gonna do running shot. Attack
Can you
drop an object
11 on a
and
18.
then you pick it up?
Hindering train.
No, it has to be
Okay. And
You said either, but then it was like...
Yeah.
Okay, just cross the line.
Yeah.
Take it up and then you
Yeah,
can
this
Yeah.
is horrible.
Different.
Because I would have to stop with continuous hindering. So I need a 7, 11, 18, 47.
5.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna hit you with
Yeah, as long as you're
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and swing over here.
Okay, so
18.
you got senses here, right?
Prop.
The Hulk is like giant.
Oh, she can't swing. Oh, no, do 4, but you have stuff in this room.
Yeah, it's energy shooting.
Oh, shit, what do you think?
Oh, sorry, I had the heavy on there too. So just 5.
12.
Yeah, we are going
Minus
to.
1, so 5. I'm always afraid of freaking Super
Oh,
Sense.
so it'll be at
Like, I know I hate Super Sense. My worst nightmare.
Worse. It's the one thing you can't plan for.
That was it.
Well, no, not anymore, because that doesn't have power, precision strike.
But nobody has it here, though.
Yeah, not yet, but they're going to start making figures with precision strikes, so you start playing that one instead.
So
Because it's also like kind of an exploit too, because it can't be reduced below 1.
Yeah.
Like, when the guy comes in a strategy game, Batman's gonna be good because you pick Precision Strike as his damage card. Then he always he's like, nope. Boom.
Okay, we are going to charge here.
Raise combat expert change.
12 on it.
No, 19.
Speedball.
Here.
Billy, I think from here to there.
You fly over. Yeah, you could fly.
And so it's going to be a 10 on your 18.
Yeah, I haven't changed my
Not enough.
Close combat expert. Plus 2 attack. You're gonna use a mighty or no?
Those two things.
I'm not gonna run into you.
You don't take pushing damage on your.
I just want to do 3.
We're going to come in here, we're going to charge.
We'll go play. Count any 9.
So 11 on your 18. So you have 7. Yep.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
Growing dark. And for charge, deal 1 about damage. She next time walking there.
You only outweight 2.
And if you play
She was taking
Billy!
and it's still. Oh, probably.
6 from
What did you need?
11, 19.
We're going to charge blades.
I guess I'll just.
Here. So plus 1 attack against this guy. So 12 on your 19, need a 7 again. Nope. Wow, getting money on that one.
I used to get rid of that. Yes, close combat expert.
It's impervious.
Oh, it's minus 2.
11 on
Yeah,
each.
you're right.
She's gonna take a shot over here.
Oh, man.
7 on 17. Actually, no, I only want to do 10. For 1.
Eight of it, huh?
Like I missed her.
Yeah, combat ran on.
Oh, my God, yeah, I was looking at my screen. You're good. 9 on 17.
Okay. No, it would be minus 2.
We're gonna run a shot.
Go ahead.
You don't push. That'll be a 3.
Got done your roll?
Swing here, it's going to be
Blades
Yep,
flurry.
I'm doing.
So this first one hits, and let's go ahead and see what let's do the 1 damage right for that one, because they can shoot, that one you can shoot.
What is it?
Yeah, so I'll just do the 1 damage. And then for the second one,
You have to first target the square first.
And then I'll break away and rinse shot.
blades on this one,
Plus 1
so 2 on that. And then you attack here.
13 on 19.
Yeah, so you're going to try to break
Go to here.
Running shot.
So you have Flurry, Battle Fury, Super Speed, and Super Sense.
No, Battle Fury, what it does is it keeps you from being carried. Also, it keeps you from being incapacitated. And you can do range attacks.
So outdoors barrier is just walking terrain is just a whole elevation. We can't. So this back right there.
Okay, so we are going to...
It's so hard.
It changed it.
And walk on my path.
We're going to charge you again, blades.
Yeah, energy explosion is
So, again, 12 on your 19.
Oh, and you take a damage.
19.
Good swing here.
For 3. Oh, blades, I'm sorry, yeah.
actually it's
Damn.
Wow. You're 11.
Here.
I'm playing for like a
Right?
We are going
No problem.
to
Laughing at the cannon.
we're going to push charge.
I'm just gonna go these two.
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 11 under 18.
Still running it.
What? I could do that.
What's your least favorite player?
Yep.
Okay.
Speaker part of it, probably. No.
I
don't like
6, 7, 6 still hit speaker. No problem. Yeah.
That's all I'm going to do. And it's
You guys can attack here.
Yeah, you do.
10 on 18. Cool. The other thing is you can place your 3 squares away if you succeed on the super square.
Three squares away.
okay.
First time using G.
We can charge. We have on if it really matters. We will charge here, so it's going to be 10 on 18.
No, but yeah, you use 4. Three for the first one. Here's the second one. 7, still hit.
Still hit.
But you got 7.
I think I just hand blast you. I think I hand blast.
Alright. Anyway.
Your turn.
You don't automatically.
It doesn't matter. I have to go.
Oh, my dad.
Gonna roll leadership with
Where's the pack?
Nice. Hit me.
I don't know what you're
still hit.
like, I do
Break away, right?
I feel like
3.
Really, do you know right now? How does air explosion work with dual bow if I dual bow?
You get 2 areas of effect. Meaning everyone adjacent to everyone adjacent to the you can't hit by 17.
So, what about the normal damage?
You split the damage however you want, but the energy explosion damage is one volt.
Yeah.
So everybody adjacent to whoever gets hit will take 1 damage, or is dealt 1 damage. Oh, I'm sorry.
First round.
Yeah. So so she would do 2 splash.
Okay. The next turn.
Obviously, there's no
is
splash.
you run the others. So you have 400 point team. And then third round, I need to set up all 600 points.
And then the 4th one.
Hey, where's the
There were enough people for a fourth round.
Really cool.
It was fun.
That was fun. I need to use his hypersonic faster.
Yeah.
That's what I realized. Like he only had the first click and I forgot about it. He knocked out the
You could even come and pick this up.
Yeah.
Maybe got the first strike on her or her.
Charge blades again.
I can't forget that.
12 on your 18 again.
For her first.
I'll attempt to.
Because she has the charge flurry blade. So she has like more damage potential.
Our dice just aren't working. I can roll for super save, nothing else.
Right.
And then you got minus 2 damage.
She was just kind of hiding out there. She got good cover, so I'm just gonna and that was good. Oh man.
Double power.
We're going to take a shot here. So I'm going to 11 on 18.
I'm 17.
Shit. Here.
No, that's not.
So your team was like 280?
79.
11 on 18 and 19. Right?
I can only hit senses. We just can't get attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have any, if you had Nocturne, he's right here. If she starts like
Remember now, look at it. Tell me.
so that would be an extra
No. It's plus 2 damage, plus 2 attack, plus 1 and 1. That's base.
Just remind me of
Get over there. You roll, and then you just say 2 after. Like now I don't know what your point is.
Okay, well, hold on. I don't want to... No, I don't want to...
Is there a place that's close to you? I gotta come down to the road.
We're gonna take a shot here with some ball.
Then who's calling?
First hit. Oh,
Yeah.
good mess.
And then you can Okay, so he can split his normal damage, and then he can do the splash.
For TCG, it's like by the 210, and we're gonna play to 110. So like around right there, near like the Royal Parkway. It's called Ford. It's called They're gonna have your something that's different.
We're taking a shot here.
So like, what do you not even get?
We'll take a shot here first.
Like 25 minutes out. And the way they do it is like they're gonna go one-on-one.
It's 3
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
It's the lowest point guy, and then the lowest point guy.
It's pretty interesting. So it's like, let's say my lowest point guy is 200 points. So when you're that's the whole booster. Yeah. So we just go one at a time. So like whoever wins that, then you bring in the next two.
You just said I attack.
Yeah. So let me give you
I told you.
You don't do you go on WizKids events, but you also have to call them. You have to call the store so that they write your name down because their spots are filling up. But they have like 2
Well,
cases.
twice now.
So they should have.
That was only because you were being nice.
Should have like 40 boosters, or no, or 20 boosters. Comic Odyssey or Core TCG.
Split weakness and
That's how it is. Like, that's how it's ruled.
Run shot.
They had like 40.
We're gonna take a shot.
Six. It's probably closer to
You get a few yourself. Yeah, that's not far. On the way home from school. That's what I see. That's perfect.
here. We could say you can sign up here on WizKids, but also call somebody right here, just in case, so you don't have the same thing happen. And there's also right inside. Here's on the 60. No, that one's gonna go next month on a Saturday. That's good.
But he didn't.
That's
You
your
didn't
second
say
one.
you were.
Yeah, they already started.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, the power. Yeah, especially with his thing. I didn't know. Like, I thought otherwise, if you were just attacking, you would give a close combat action.
Okay, we're going to...
I'm gonna hold
Okay, we're going to blades again. Okay, so 11 on your AC.
And that's because of any other time, it would be just like hit me. No, 4. You got possible.
Tim?
Very challenging. $15 minutes left, guys. Regular time.
It's like a trading card gameplay. It's like right
So that's why there's always
next
because you, like, you know, right there, you're like, oh, yeah.
And I usually go out there once a month with my friend Matt, who is our college manager.
Is it only on a one-shot
Yeah, it's like every other Wednesday. They do other games like card games and stuff. They'll play. Comic shop. It's a cool format.
Actually, I do. Yeah, shot here, but I'm gonna pick up this object.
Can you break away?
Oh, do I have to do that?
That's not a good idea because I'm a giant.
I know there's some out there.
We're going to, we're going to take a shot here. 11 under 18.
I don't know.
I can dual play.
Look at today, I'm like, so far.
How many rounds in this one?
We're going to charge here. Yours characters. So that's 11 on your 17.
So I got 2 out of 11. I guess still again. Are you trading that Cape Crusader?
2. Let's see. You're 17, right? Your last was 17 as well? I'm just curious to find out. If you have 2 greater than your target defense, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a shot here. So 9 on your 16.
I bet it was good. Tube mana 6. Mana 6.
Oh, who got null?
Huh? When it first played.
Just kidding.
Your turn, sir.
Kind of sucks. Half his dial because he has battery, so he can't make it. It's kind of like the other one.
We're going to take a shot here again. So 11 on 17.
Two?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it works if I already explode both. Did they both take 2? Because I hit them.
Oh wait.
That's really bad.
Yeah, we're going to push here. Yeah, push here. 9 on your 16.
I see it.
Clear there.
Check here. 10 on the 16.
Just landed everything. Called it, landed it, called it, landed it.
Yes.
Right? That was awesome. That was a good rolling. That's what you want, right? Yeah, that's how I do it.
Set those music.Thank.
Right? Put it in your pocket right now.
Okay, we're going to take a swing here.
Fine.
We're going to clear. Okay.
Right. That's what people keep recommending. Like, get one pop in there and one reflex maybe, and you'll be alright.
We're going to charge. 10 on your 16.
You ready?
Sir.
Monkey.
Knockback. Charge here. 9 on 16. We'll charge here. And thanks, you got propagated. Oh, look at that. And we're going to push the charge. We're going to come in here. We're just going to completely swarm.
Oh, no fun.
10 on 16. Oh, look at that.
Oh, come on. They take my ball damage.
Haven't done anything. Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna push here. Why not? 9 on 16. There it is. Since you used your problem in your last for your region.
No, it's
Oh, you did?
yeah, it's my
Oh,
turn.
I got it. There it is. 15, you're right. Wow.
Everyone around 3, so left and
Okay,
right. 2 different guys.
Clear.
Push and regen.
They would take 3 of the damage, then 3 everywhere.
There is 3.
And if you were doing penetrating,
Oh, Billy.
Okay, we're gonna take shot. 10 on 16.
Do you regen your own heavy weapon?
we're only going to do
Everything you can use, 2 heavy and 1 light, or
He's installed. Oh yeah, is it a?
I know.
It's just like okay.
It's, I can just go right here.
Yeah, it's an attack code actually. Gotcha.
It's like an extension.
That really
Yeah.
Can you walk through?
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead.
That's okay.
We're going to carry.
They still have to be
Here.
they're on different levels.
Drop here.
I'm going to ignore his elevation.
Within the red.
Ignoring characters.
No, no, where do you want to go?
Just characters, I think. So it you can't target this person. Yeah,
All,
that's
all the routine
fine. 17 or 18. Yeah.
the entire map.
It's not hindering, it's not blocking.
Sure. 6, yeah.
Alrighty then.
On you, sir.
How far you will
Sure.
Well, you moved here.
Set up as a room.
Around what?
Reading this
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Batman.
we have the second half of those.
I
mean, I have them all.
The glory of
Or 3. Yeah.
Tired?
Oh, yeah.
Colors?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He looks like a G.I. Joe from the 90s. That's what he looks like. When all the weapons were neon.
Tie-dye.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him.
Sure.
Look at this guy.
I love it. I didn't even like pay attention to the fact. I just
Yeah, I like going great. I'm like, damn it.
He's all the way out again.
I lost one of your only
Yeah.
I want to go plus
Like,
75.
is
that special power?
Yes, flight. And hot fire, because there's flight.
Blade slot,
Push and carry.
Chip change.
blade slot level
all the way around. Yeah.
Oh, and he was. Oh,
I know. Right, oh, I did the journey, man. Hold on a second. Yeah. Hold on a second.
Oh my gosh, you have sharpshooter?
Wow.
No.
Which one? Yeah, and I'm good.
Flex up one of those defense twice. 4, 7 1. 19.
The right again?
Oh, that guy.
Out of my turn.
Hey, Billy, for a giant reach.
Go over blockage.
Yeah. You don't need a knife fight, right?
Outdoor, so you
Not a regular attack, right? Yeah, no. It just has to be
fire.
So,
Out of this side?
I think you just use it.
down here. Yes. It's not a.
He's gonna try to exploit it.
That's a close? But I get the hindering, right?
It's a close combat attack.
So we'll outwit energy shield deflection and then shot with counter.
There could only be one. Hit the other two hit.
You gonna go around her?
Outwit your
defensive abilities. I want the wave be like, you know, and then you go get jammed. How does it ignite?
Try not even give super boy.
Spend my whole speed and attempt for a 6.
There we go.
Thank you. That'll be 6 damage.
Yeah, contact over here. Oh, there you go.
6.
I was like, let's hear what he has.
Movement 10.
5.
Right here.
I was like, if you're working, ah, shit. How's the building?
That's very...
Yeah, he's dead.
A what?
He's finish.
He's gonna go swimming, huh?
Yeah, he perplexes with his range.
But he can leap over that.
Nice.
Hey, can I borrow your pack real quick? Your powers and abilities? Yeah, dude.
It's Billy's.
Alright. Really like your body. So it's gonna be hit or miss. He's got one black green. Well, obviously can't see that.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well.
Okay. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
So,
No, so I just said I don't know who it is. Base yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna outwit it.
What's your combat? Wait, first of all, she's gonna do it.
so solid piece.
If there's two blocking, I can't get over it, right?
Well, did I take it away?
Yeah, I think I'll do it against my better judgment.
You have to have both sides.
Yeah.
No,
You have to be
Super flex the 3 boys.
I have to roll 2 dice for leadership?
Oh, for leadership? No.
Here's 7 for the
You're
hand
gonna
there.
have to take that against
I usually use this bigger than
I'll win your combat reflection.
He does have to pick probably the next move, but after that, then
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Hey man, you might as well be walking like that.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I think they push. And then PD down. I realized that. Well, you do want to 11 on 15. Yeah. Because otherwise you could lose over this house. It's still flat. That's weird.
Alright,
Oh, come man! So basically, he pulls anyone towards him. Okay.
Sure, you want it there?
Yeah.
Have fun reading all the new rules.
Oh, is it?
I have
Sure.
The reflex is still all with
Wait a minute, my math just
I'm gonna push monkey.
Wait,
you can't pick it up when it's carrying.
So 17,
Super strength?
81.
No.
Yeah.
Then you can't pick it up when it's carrying. Even a light?
7.
I'm gonna clear.
I will willpower.
Okay, I will.
Like to.
I got cancel try to.
Pushes?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is the new rule?
Right, he has a little space. I'll just watch the numbers. It's 2. I'm trading.
Plus 1, it'd be 3. So it could be 1. He's ineffective.
You might get a burst of sun.
You never know, man. Shoot her. Gotta go for it, right?
I really want to see that happen.
There's nothing.
We're gonna push him here.
And I'm going to clear
It's still 95.
Is it?
Yeah.
So then you wait till
This will be inside.
Yeah, this new rule is all like too believe it right now. Still a little right now.
Yeah.
4.
There you go.
First?
Reflective attack twice.
Which is on
It's a him. Okay. Really expensive.
Push attack from here. On Ravager.
Yeah.
Ultra Relief.
Yeah. It is.
So 13 on 18.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, it's still over.
That hits.
No, yeah.
Shoot, Miss Marvel.
You can't
Sure, I do
That's
not.
7.
I think that is the real Got it. Please.
ladder there.
Oh my God.
Let's try it. Same ladder.
No,
Same
you don't.
deal.
You don't. You had charge.
Try to get that out. Try to get that charge.
Pick up the heavy away.
For 5 damage. And no knockback to that combat reflex. Kind of have to now charge once.
Would he still be able to sharpshooter?
No.
16, 17. And you're good.
Okay. Okay, we're going to charge here.
Yeah.
We're gonna attack first with speedball. Charge.
Full scheme.
10 on your CDP.
Oh, and I get 3 tokens, don't I? Oh, no, it was on. Oh, yeah, she is the one who hit the crit.
Right?
I get the 3.
That's the one right.
Is it when they're attacking her, or?
What did I do with my card?
Wonder Girl.
We're the mighty, right? We said? Yeah. Before any attack roll, you may remove.
Speed power.
No, it says before any attack
So
roll.
range attack.
So that's fine, I won't use it for this one.
Range attack Black
So that's
Widow.
fine. 10 on 17?
Yeah.
Not
13.
Okay, we're just gonna charge here.
Taking one of these.
Okay, 10 on 17.
And you were there last year.
There it is. For 3. So we shoot. And return, sir.
Alright, well, now, Glory Blades. I'm gonna try to hit here. That Emperor. Ooh, well that hits. So Blades. 2?
2 minus 2.
No, it's 4 minus 2.
4, so yeah, 2.
What?
Where's the second one? It's gonna be
its blade starting to charge.
No, you fought.
Oh, so that one's 4 damage because of your -2. So 6.
Do normal attack.
I don't know,
Gotta
good.
fight the dial there.
Yeah.
He had charge, so that wouldn't.
I'm sorry?
You had charge when it hit, so you wouldn't be knocked back. Alright, and so I'll clear her and put that second.
Okay. We're going to take a swing here. So 10 on your
I'll go ahead and take one of these. So 9, 16, and 7.
There it is.
For 4. So 3.
Good job. Really cool.
You'll stop here.
Yeah.
You have charge still?
Yeah.
Charge, and that's your special blade splitter. Now we are going to clear there.
You know what?
Running shot.
Need a 5.
That was a second one, right?
Or
She attacked
-1.
Although I can check
Actually, I think that's out.
I would wait that.
And I'll go ahead and clear.
Yeah.
What happened? Superboy was able to hit this time a lot.
Oh, dude.
Ready?
We're going to take a shot here.
Yeah, when he actually...
Yeah, 7.
Last game I pushed him to go
You clearing? No blade.
Actually.
7.
Yeah.
Why is she dating one?
Okay. We're going to push.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So running
Yeah, and then 10
Okay. We're going to clear.
Flurry?
no, I think it was
Flurry, you only get the second if you hit, right?
he was pushed out.
This is after the first attack resolves. You can make a
As I take out.
Yeah. Alright, and so
I'm
might as well.
cleared. Yeah.
I got indom. Attack.
We play model rolls.
Yeah. 4. I think that's it, dude.
Good game.
I thought you were watching. I'm like, is that the video?
I'm